What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You can see I got the pressure washer out here and the camper uncovered. The weather is finally broke. It's nice enough that I feel comfortable with spraying a little bit of water on this thing and getting it cleaned up. I actually got the cover off my travel trailer behind me. I might get over and clean that one up as well. And I know it's frowned upon to use a pressure washer on these types of things, but I think with the right technique, we'll be just fine. I'm going to stay away from any of the softer materials, the silicone and whatnot around the windows, but I'm actually resealing this anyways, so it's not going to be a problem if I harm a little bit of that. So without further ado, I'll turn the camera around. I'll show you a few of the chemicals that I'm going to use, how I'm going to go about it, and we'll just jump right into it. So, like you would expect, I have a bucket here full of this is regular wash and wax car soap in a foam cannon. I plan to use this. I'm just going to foam everything up on the outside and use this green brush here and mop everything down. The roof, you'll see a little bit better once we get up there, is filthy, and it's an aluminum piece with just a few spots that are sealed on it, so I don't really have to worry about any soft spots there that I won't be able to hit with the pressure washer. Just a few spots I won't be able to get. And right here, this is actually the wash and wax that I'm using, and I've used this before. I figured I'd bring it out. My travel trailer over there, that's an EPDM rubber roof. I highly recommend anytime doing something like this, starting with the roof and cleaning the roof very well, because that's going to eliminate all those black streaks that the RVs are common to get. And right next to it is this Meguiar's Plastic X stuff. This is all over the counter stuff, but this stuff right here is fantastic for your skylights and whatnot. Really anything that's clear plastic or anything that you want to just clean up, this stuff is fantastic. I love having this. And again, like I said, this is all common stuff. You could see this is a Dollar General bag, and I just grabbed some knockoff Mr. Clean magic erasers or magic sponges, and they'll be really good for, you know, the vinyl surfaces and stuff like that. And I'll actually come back and retreat them with a you know, something to just help with the vinyl. I preferably use 303 aerospace protectant for any of the vinyl and whatnot. Once we get this all pressure washed and cleaned up, I'll then raise the roof, and I'm actually going to go and clean all the vinyl. I might do that by hand. It's fairly clean because it's been closed, but you could see the outside of this thing is just filthy. You could see all the edges of everything. They just need to be cleaned. Actually, there's a blue seal like this that's underneath this edge here that's really dirty. So, but mainly it's just the roof we're gonna have to get up there and pressure wash with the actual wand here. Basically everything else is just gonna be, you know, spraying the foam soap down the side of it and just mopping it with that brush. So I'm gonna start on the roof and work my way down, because I'm assuming that there's gonna be a lot of white residue and everything that's gonna come off of this. And I'm gonna make sure to get the camper wet on the outside so I don't have any chemicals that leave any staining. So that's gonna be that. I'll just jump right into doing this stuff, and I'll explain as I go what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and we'll just see how it goes. Well, just a little bit of degreaser and that brush cleaned this roof right up. So we can go ahead and come on down here and start cleaning up on the outside of this thing, which again shouldn't be too bad, but you could see all the stuff that run off the roof. That's why I knew that that was going to happen. That's why I wanted to get it wet. I'm going to quickly hurry up and jump on this before it gets too far ahead of me. And I'm going to start from right over here in the corner. I'll work on this side and then I'll go to the front, work my way around. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unzip this awning here. It'll be the first time I've ever pulled it out. I don't know what to expect. Hopefully nothing jumps out at me when I open it. Any creepy crawlers in there. And we'll see what that thing's all about. After that, I'll clean it up and then I'm gonna open the roof and I'm gonna clean the vinyl sides. I'm just gonna do that with the regular water hose and one of those magic sponges. So let's see what that awning looks like. All right, let's see what we got behind door number 1. Should I? Oh, okay, look at that. It's still wrapped in bubble wrap. I don't think this thing's ever been out of here. Can you believe that? Okay, I guess I could just pull these out of here. Look at that. They're still wrapped in bubble wrap. I can't believe that. All right, so looks like this awning's darn near new. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna actually, on second thought, changing my mind, this is vinyl too, and it's really not that bad. I can't believe the legs are still in bubble wrap. I don't think this thing was ever unraveled. It's like new. Don't quite understand why they got a seam here. I don't understand. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get some vinyl and leather cleaner that I have and one of those magic sponges, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this by hand. And then I don't know if I'm actually thinking just to make an ease of use out of it, I might just flip it upside down over the roof and then get up there, scrub it that way. That way I could do it all in one piece. Otherwise I'm not too sure on how to clean the underside of it. And it's fairly clean. It's just got a little bit of residue from being closed up for so long. So all right, let me get some cleaner and work on getting this cleaned up. So the vinyl, it's actually in remarkably good shape. But you can see that's what happens when it sits so long. So like I said, this cleaner, if I could get it to spray out of the bottle. Everything I have been sitting over a winter and nothing seems to fare well with the cold temperatures. But I'm gonna make do with what I got. Please excuse all the road noise, but you can see this is working pretty good. All right, stepping inside the camper here, taking a quick look around for any water leaks. So far so good. I don't see any standing water anywhere. The window I resealed, it's nice and dry. Even the window that still needs to be resealed, I only got just a tiny little bit of water sitting over here. You can see my finger's a little wet. There's maybe 3 drops there. Actually, get a load of the new wallpaper I've been working on off camera. This was my test wall. I just wanted to see what type of product I was working with before I started making a fool of myself on camera. I found it on Amazon. It's the same texture and look style as what's in our travel trailer. I really like it. I plan on doing every wall in here except for these cabinets. I'm going to leave them just as they sit, but everything above them and below them I'm going to do all in the white. And then I'll go ahead and I'll do some sort of faux wood laminate floor. I think that'll be good. And then a faux for the roof above me, I'm gonna do like a faux shiplap. I think that would be nice too. So not too bad on the progress I'm making. Oh, actually, here's the roll of wallpaper that I got off of Amazon. You can see the texture there. And this was fairly cheap. There's a million different styles and everything to choose from, and it's just sticky back. So what I'm gonna do is I actually have a contact cement. I'm gonna put the contact cement on it. You can see the glue doesn't necessarily hold up like it should. So I think a little contact cement will take care of that. So I'll jump back outside here. And I'll show you guys around the outside of this. Look behind me, this thing cleaned up really, really nice. And I'm pretty satisfied with the results, as it's not full of cobwebs and bugs, and it's all uniform, one solid color. You don't see all the runs. It's got some wear and tear on the front, but that's no big deal. still unsure what I'm gonna do with the outside of this. I'm still toying around the idea with wrapping it in vinyl. I don't think that would be too hard of a project. You can see all the seals and everything still look pretty good, even with the pressure washer. Main thing with the pressure washer is that you can see there's an overlap here. So this is kind of like a channel. They sit on each other. If you keep spraying water on this too much, you will water will get beneath that. But even the old silicone or caulk, whatever you want to call it, is still there. It's just very dry and brittle. That's why I'm redoing it. And again, this side looks good, but you can see this window. This is why in a future video I will be resealing it. Just like the other video, I'm gonna reseal all of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me messing around with all this camper stuff. I apologize, I didn't get to this little guy over here. That's gonna be another video. I think it's absolutely filthy, and I gotta get on that one too. So hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more of this random stuff. Like I said, I got an RV reseal, wallpaper, and hopefully I get to doing some solar and that type of stuff on this as well. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. Project for another day. Just filthy. Been covered in a Pennsylvania winter for the last 6 months.